Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. You're watching the NBA. Monday Hoops coming up. It's going to be the Golden State Warriors up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And that's it for now. I'll see you again at halftime. Until then, Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke with the call.
It's great to be with you on this Monday afternoon. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. First for the Warriors. And looking at the Lakers.
You know, last season, a lot of folks had the Lakers picked as the super team in the West, the team that would maybe challenge Miami and LeBron, but from the start, it just never was a cohesive group, and really had one of the most disappointing seasons in the Lakers' history.
Clark, as you said, the Lakers had a lot of lofty expectations put on them, but you never know what's going to happen when a team is put together. And, Steve, they just couldn't reach that bar that was set so high for them.
Yeah, the expectations were so high, Kevin, but injury issues cost them all season long. Nash, Howard, Powell, and, of course, Kobe with the Achilles at the end of the year. And that unit only started 7 games all season together, so they never really were able to develop any chemistry.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Lakers passing it around. LeBron drives in, and the shot is good.
It is so hard to contain. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Yeah, he's a very sneaky defender. That's something I really like about him. You've got to be careful if you have the ball, know where he is at all times, because he's got a knack for getting a hand on the ball and knocking it loose.
And here's another thing about him, Steve. Every time he gets his hands on the ball in the backcourt, he's a one-man fast break. Much has been made about the show LeBron puts out during games, but he also puts on the spectacle in his pre-game routine. Last season, he and others started pulling out all the stops and dunking in the pre-game warm-up in an effort to break a sweat.
Here's Doncic. LeBron outside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Green with the ball. And Clark, you mentioned the pregame dunks for LeBron, and devastating finisher. Some have asked why he's never competed in the All-Star Slam Dunk competition. In fact, I say that every Saturday night I'm sitting on that microphone. Why isn't LeBron in this competition?
Wouldn't it be nice? In fact, I think, didn't Magic Johnson even put up a $1 million incentive for him to compete? Yeah, it would be incredible to see him. I don't know. I think it's become almost a chore for players these days to enter, but it would be fantastic to see him. How many times have we seen him do that? Batter a defense with his ability to explode to the basket.
There's the pass to Curry. Pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot.
Athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark. How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
And the Warriors making a change here. For Los Angeles, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
Well, this is a good free throw shooting team a year ago. They hit about 79% of their free throws as a unit.
The Warriors were able to get back to the postseason for the first time since the We Believe season in 07 when they knocked off the Dallas Mavericks as an 8 seed. They didn't finish above 500 on the road, but still were much better than previous years, which allowed them to get to the playoffs.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. From deep. No good. The Lakers in the lead. Off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. And the Warriors making a change here. Pass to Vandal. The feed to Claver. And nothing but hair on that one. Here's Moody. And the release was before the buzzer. And it's off target. A good close contest so far. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Boy, the offense has been so smooth. Everybody working together, and you can tell they're getting good shots pretty much every time down.
Yeah, they're a well-oiled machine there. I mean, they keep the ball moving, they keep themselves moving, and as a result, they're piling up the points.
Here's Vincent.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steady presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Gentlemen, Ray Allen is arguably the greatest three-point shooter in NBA history. It's a shot crafted by endless reps in the gym, and he thinks being a bit, quote, obsessive-compulsive may have fed into his legendary dedication. He recalled back when he was 8 years old. He always had to make 5 left-handed layups and 5 right-handed layups before he could leave the gym. But one day, another team needed the gym, and he had to leave before he could complete his ritual. He said, "I tried. It messed up my day." Guys, it sounds strange, but that's Ray.
But Doris, for all of his downsides, that devotion to repetition is part of what's made Allen such an amazing shooter. At the end of the day, it certainly worked for him. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, you know, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum.
And it's the Lakers on the break for the finish, and Hayes brings it down.
He is one guy you should not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Outside Curry. Passes to Santos. Some nice passing by Golden State. Hill passes to Knox. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Excellent defense on the perimeter that time. He probably should have passed up that shot.
Number 4. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hill wishes to Curry. Here's Knox. And the Warriors miss again. Lakers leading by 8. Lets it fly. Hill pulls it in.
Well, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
46 seconds left to play in the first half.
Boy, he'd like to have that one back.
LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Kicks to Hayes. Shoots from the baseline. That's short off the rim.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And here's Hill for 3. Gets it to go. Hill's got his first 3 points of the game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
The pass to Vandal. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry kicks to Hill. Another shot. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. The Warriors shooting their first free throw this game. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. From deep LeBron. Got it to go with no time left on the clock.
You talk about stepping up at a big moment. That is some fortitude, folks.
I should say.
The awareness, the release, everything was just perfect.
And we're through 2 here in a good one. Lakers lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome, I'm Damon Bruce. A great game going on out at Staples Center. The Lakers are looking good at the midway point. They've been relentless attacking the rim, dominating in points in the paint, and the bodies down low have been banging away. The leading scorer, LeBron James. You have to love the way he's asserted his will on the offensive end. And midway through, the Warriors are still alive. And defensively, they've done a good job grabbing rebounds, limiting second chances. Leading the team in scoring, Stephen Curry. He's got 5 points, and he's been making some nice contributions on the glass, too. And that'll be all for now. Thanks so much for joining us. The third quarter, just about to get underway.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now one can pull out away here in the third. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
It seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game. In many ways, the Lakers had what would be called the nightmare season in 12-13. Despite that, they protected Staples. Playing in front of the Hollywood Stars has always been an energy boost for the Lakers, and they made the most of it even though they struggled away from home.
Here's Green after the basket by Los Angeles. He dishes it to Curry. Davis covered by Hayes. Davis the pass to Curry. And that one's good. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy.
Again, Los Angeles. Clark, as you said, the Lakers very good at home last season in what would be one of their very few bright spots on the year. They scored 29-12 in Staples Center, which put them in the top third of the league for home wins.
Well, Kevin, when you come into Staples as a visitor for a Lakers game, there really is a kind of different feel. I mean, if you're the opponent, you look up at all those banners, you look over at all the celebrities on the side, you know, that theater lighting. It's a pretty cool spot, and teams sometimes, I think, can kind of get carried away. Well, for the Lakers last season, it seemed there was so much turmoil throughout the year. Injuries, coaching-wise, changes in the offense. And they never were able to really gain any momentum. They made a decent run at the end of the season, but that didn't carry over into the postseason when they were swept by the Lakers in the first round.
And so it's Golden State with it. 8-point game. Back to Green. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. I think going back to D'Antoni and the Lakers, that Howard and Gasol were made more than a little disgruntled with how Clark he made use or didn't make use of them offensively.
You know, the Lakers brought in D'Antoni to try to emphasize Steve Nash and his role in the offense, but I think they neglected how that would affect the 7-footers. Didn't do a really good job of incorporating those guys. And when you got Kobe getting his shots, that's a tough dynamic to work through.
Here's Curry following the basket by LeBron James. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota. Plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliates so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
Here's Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Green gets a screen from Davis. It's Curry outside. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. LeBron outside. He passes to Reeves. Fires the three. Blocked. Pass booming up. Back to Green. Dishes to Curry. He kicks it to Green. Feeds to Davis. 6 to shoot. The three. Warriors the rebound. Pass to Curry. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
The three from LeBron.
That really could be a morale-crushing three-pointer, fellas. What a way to head into the fourth quarter.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers on top. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half is carried right over into the second.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Warriors trail by 9. Outside, Davis. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Davis has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors. LA's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. It's stolen by Green. Number 10 makes it off the glass.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
The dish to Hayes. Passes it to Reeves. Hachimura.
Kick it out.
Deflected. And here's the fast break. Wojcinski. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close. Drove the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play. And one puts them in a very nice spot as they stretch that lead out a little bit.
Warriors trail by 6. And here is Curry. LeBron grabs the miss. The Lakers shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Lakers call time here. They're in front by 6. There's a minute 34 left in the game.
defensive end saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Action here. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 9.
I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Number 10, off target from the wing.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
It's LeBron with the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. .56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside for Curry. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
But they're this close to putting it
So,
away.
Dan, they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the and don't turn it over.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
Took him no time at all on that one. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Doncic. Warriors with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Another miss by Curry. The Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. He feeds it to LeBron. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 8. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Well, they can game plan all they want, but there's not enough time left for them to come back and win this game.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly what they think they're going to pull off here.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
But he tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Performances on both ends of the floor.
I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Morris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, LeBron James.